I'm Tony DeCopel. Join me on the CBS Evening News.
This is CBS LA Mornings.
Good Wednesday morning. It is March 25th. I'm Chris Holmsham.
And I'm Colleen Estrinos, and here are the stories we are tracking as you head out the door. We want you to take a good look at this man here, right there. He's accused of crimes targeting UCLA students, and they think he may be behind another frightening assault.
Plus, gas prices are reaching highs because of the war with Iran, and there is no relief in sight. We're live to see how drivers are keeping up with the cost.
And we are still seeing TSA lines like this across airports in the U.S., but still no deal to solve the issue.
Also, let's take a look at your next weather forecast. Amber Lee joins us now. Amber, I'm loving this weather.
Oh, I know. It's so nice. We get to take a little bit of a break from the air conditioning, especially overnight, because of this, the marine influence. It's back. So here's a look at our downtown LA camera where we are looking at some really nice conditions. And then as we head toward the afternoon, the clouds will gradually clear and we'll see more sunshine. Temperatures once again will sit above average. This is where we're seeing a lot more of the clouds. Some of it has filtered inland as well. And then our visibility is down to less than 4 miles for Simi Valley, about 4 miles for the Burbank area, 7 for the city of Carson in the South Bay. Highs overall today, still another day of temperatures warmer than normal. 70s along the coast, 80s and 90s as you head inland. Well, coming up, my next weather forecast, believe it or not, we finally break this dry streak and we could see rain in our long-term forecast. I'll tell you when we can expect it. Back to you.
Haven't heard that word in a while. Amber, thank you. Okay, let's take you outside for a look at your next traffic. Echo Park, there's a crash southbound 101 at Alvarado. It's the middle lane that's occupied, and now you can see that backup pretty much out of Hollywood this morning. It's about 7 minutes to go from Rampart to Alvarado, but again, it's bunching up before that Rampart exit, so give yourself that extra time. The 5 does look a little bit lighter, but we do have traffic up ahead as soon as you get into Boyle Heights. 101 south to the eastbound 60, left lane of the transition road still blocked off. It's because of a stalled car in downtown LA. There's a little bit of a backup there, and then eastbound 60 at Whittier, another stall with the left lane blocked off, and again, just a slight delay as you approach. 5 north from Norwalk to the 101, that is a 26-minute ride, and you can also start to see some of the traffic building on that 105 heading westbound as you head through the Willowbrook area, and I'll take you there in just a bit.
Okay, let's get into some breaking news right now. Police are busy in the Florence area this morning. Assignment Manager Mark Lew's at the desk with details on a crash, but also a shooting. Mark.
Yeah, that's right. Both of these incidents apparently unrelated, but our breaking news crew was on the way to the shooting, when they discovered the deadly crash, and now we have shot video of both. Let's go to live pictures first of that deadly crash. What you're looking at here is the canopy that's been set up over the body of what we believe is a motorcycle rider at Florence and Maine. Now, our breaking news crew that's live at the scene here was not initially intending on going to this incident. They were going to a shooting about 1.5 miles away, but as they were on the way, they passed this, called the assignment desk and said, hey, I think there's a deadly crash here. Turns out they were right. LAPD says this was a motorcyclist that was killed in a crash here. You can see what looks like the motorcycle there, the rider back about 100 feet away. Now, we asked LAPD, is this the result of a hit and run? They say they're still investigating because our crew does not see another vehicle here, or if this is just a single vehicle accident here where that motorcycle rider unfortunately got into an accident. We don't know yet, but we're waiting for more information. But there was another story that we intended on sending our crew to. It was this. He ended up going for a short time shooting just some of this video. The crime scene wrapping up of a shooting here at 80th and Stanford. Now, LAPD says this was about 2:15 this morning, about 45 minutes before that crash. They say they found a man here suffering from a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital alive. There's really no information about a suspect in custody or a motive here. LAPD says they are still looking for evidence at the scene. You can see an officer there searching for that, but it looks like that crime scene is now breaking down. Come out to my screen. I'm going to show you how this all unfolded here at the desk this morning. Our crew was actually coming down here on the 110 and was supposed to be heading here to the shooting, but as they went across Florence, they spotted this deadly crash. They went to the shooting, came back, and that's where they are not live now. You can see all of this happening just within about a 2-mile radius of each other here. So very busy for LAPD in the Florence area this morning. Now, is there something you want to tell us here at the desk? You can text it to us directly using the number you see at your screen, 818-221-2222. You can send us story ideas, pictures, or video. Whatever you have that you want us to look into in your community, you send it right to that number. It comes to either myself or a member of our assignment desk team. That's it here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
Oh, okay. Mark, thank you. A man is accused of assaulting 2 UCLA students. The detectives say he may be connected to another attack last year.
CBS LA's Tina Patel is live in Westwood with the photo police want you to see. Tina, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, police believe the suspect was involved in at least 2 different assaults, but they say there's a possibility there might be other victims out there. So they're asking anyone with information about this man to come forward. Let me show you his picture. This is 24-year-old Alexander Schechter. Now, according to UCLA police, he's accused of kidnapping 2 UCLA students earlier this month. They say he was supposed to drop the pair off in the 500 block of Landfair, but he stopped them from exiting his car, threatened violence, and then drove them to another location half a mile away. Schechter was identified and he was arrested a few days after the incident. But during the investigation, police uncovered evidence that he was involved in an unreported sexual assault that occurred last fall in Palms. He was arrested again, and now he's facing additional charges, including rape by force, robbery, and battery. He is currently out on bail. Now, as we come back out here live, UCLA police do not believe that Schechter is affiliated in any way with the university, but because that first incident involved 2 students, they are the law enforcement agency that is leading up this investigation. And again, they're asking anyone who might have information about him to come forward. I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, that's a pretty clear picture. Tina, thank you for that. Let's get to some breaking news right now. Former hostage Dennis Coyle just reunited with his family in Texas after he was in Afghanistan prison there for more than a year. He was never charged with the crime, and the foreign ministry agreed to release him after a letter was sent. Coyle is a 64-year-old academic from Colorado who was taken by force from his Kabul apartment by the Taliban. He had spent nearly 2 decades in Afghanistan conducting language research. Well, this morning, hundreds of American troops are preparing to be deployed to the Middle East, and as the U.S. and Israel's war with Iran stretches into its 4th week. According to 2 sources, the Pentagon is expected to send parts of the Army's 82nd Airborne Division to the Middle East. This despite President Trump saying the U.S. is now in negotiation with Iran to end the war.
The other side, I can tell you, they'd like to make a deal. And who wouldn't if you were there? We killed all their leadership. And then they met to choose new leaders, and we killed all of them. And now we have a new group, and we can easily do that, but let's see how they turn out.
The president said several members of his administration were involved in the talks, including Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and his envoys, Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner. But a spokesperson for Iran's military mocked Trump's claims, insisting the U.S. was only negotiating with itself. Overnight, Iranian missiles still lit up the sky above Israel's West Bank. Also, as we've been seeing the war, it's been pushing gas prices to highs and cleaner highs that we have not seen in a long time, almost since the pandemic.
Yeah, and I feel like this is the topic of conversation for a lot of people, especially those people who have to commute really far. They're just dealing with the increase in prices in so many different locations, and trying to find gas stations with decent prices is pretty difficult to do. But that war has disrupted tanker truck traffic through the Strait of Hormuz, choking off about 20% of the world's oil supply. And yesterday, President Trump suggested Iran is offering a present involving oil and gas, but he didn't give any further details. Still, though, average gas prices are up to nearly $4 a gallon. In the meantime, our state average, take a look here, is creeping up closer to the $6 mark. Here in SoCal, LA County, you have the worst at $5.94. You can see it right at the top of your screen. We also have Orange County at $5.89. That one's steady. Ventura County, $5.87. That one's up too. Inland Empire up at $5.82. And these prices are pushing drivers to price shop at gas stations all over the place, trying to keep up with the costs. So we do want to get out to CBS LA's Amanda Starantino, joining us live in Burbank now with a closer look at how people are coping. And what does it look like for you there, Amanda?
Well, Kalina, I heard you say the national average is $4 a gallon. I think it's time to move. That's kind of how it feels right now with the gas prices we are dealing with every day here living in Southern California. We know it's the price of paradise, but it's getting really steep for a lot of people that many of us have to take those long commutes every day. Right here in Southern California, we're seeing gas prices getting close to that $6 mark. And here at this local gas station called Burbank Fuel, he's trying to keep those gas prices lower. It's a locally family-owned place here, and he's doing what he can. But still, for a lot of people, it's still a stretch.
No, I can't even say, look, that'll be me. That'd be like $100.
Right now, this is the best price you're gonna get, $5.59.
And that's why people are coming here, some even driving in from other neighborhoods just to save a few dollars. This station is about 20 cents cheaper than the LA County average, which is now just under $6 a gallon after weeks of steady increases. Prices have been rising for more than a month, jumping more than $1, driven by higher oil costs and global supply concerns, including tensions in the Strait of Hormuz, as Kalina just said, a key route for about 20% of the world's oil. And you can see the impact right here. The owner of this gas station in Burbank tells his customers are price shopping more than ever, coming from all over to fill up for less. But keeping those lower prices is not easy. The cost of just one fuel delivery can now be tens of thousands of dollars higher. And with prices changing daily, small stations like this don't have the same flexibility as big corporate chains to adjust. So they're making less per gallon, hoping more customers walk through the door and maybe buy a drink or snack inside. We talked with a petroleum analyst from Gas Buddy.
How else are you supposed to, cough up the extra $20,000 or $30,000 that that 1.5 day shipment of fuel is going to get you? It is very likely that we are going to see elevated prices, even if things ended tonight, for months and months after this, if not more than a year.
And that's definitely tough to hear for how long this can be drawn out. So a lot of people need to start budgeting a little bit better when it comes to their gas, especially for those that have those longer commutes. Now, the owner of this gas station says the only way he can offset these prices and keep them low is if people obviously support gas stations like his, where you're seeing those lower prices, and also maybe go inside and do a little bit shopping as well. Back to you guys.
All right, Amanda, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, close to $6 a gallon here in LA, Southern California. Awful. Well, Senate Republicans have